Hello, everyone, and thank you for coming to Delp Chanel's 40 World, where we do soap opera reviews. We're going to be going over The Bold and the Beautiful that aired on Thursday, August the 11th. The summary that they give us for today's episode is Ridge and Steffi wants Eric and Quinn to stay separated. So they work on ensuring that Bill thinks Ridge is behind Katie and sudden interest in Forrester's creation, and he confides this theory to Liam. Okay, anyway, Liam is saying he wants her 12.5% stock shares. That's basically what he's going over with his dad. He said, I think that's a pretty fair deal, but of course Bill don't think so. Then we have Liam is telling Bill Eric Forrester is seeing Quinn Fuller. Eric is having a meeting with Rick, Pam, Steffi, Thomas, and Ridge about sales that are doing really well except for the jewelry line. Then Wyatt is over there talking to his mom about never seeing Eric again for his sake and for his marriage's sake. Oh, Wyatt, you're such a whiner and a wiener. But then we go to Bill, spits out his coffee when Liam tells Bill it's Quinn that the Air Force is seeing. He like, oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord. But anyway, Wyatt tells his mom to leave town. That's the only option he giving her. Again, Wyatt is a punk. So we go to Ridge. Ridge is asking his dad to tell Rick and Pam and the rest of the family about his trip to Monte Carlo, his personal trip, not the business side. Eric looks puzzled at Ridge, and think about his question or his statement he just posed to him. Go to commercial, we come back. We have Liam is still talking to Bill about Quinn, Wyatt, and Eric. Bill is mandating again that Liam stay out of Wyatt and Steffi's marriage. Liam is telling Bill, we got to watch out for Steffi. Okay, Quinn is not realizing how bad she's hurt Wyatt and Steffi. She can't believe Wyatt wants her to leave town. She don't think that's necessary. She thinks he's overreacting. Okay? But he said he not. He want her far as away from LA as possible for the sake of his marriage. Okay. Eric is telling the family, the team, that he's been seeing Quinn Fuller. Steffi says she's a threat to us and the company, etc., etc. Her same old lame part. We go to commercial. We come back. We have the family are getting on Eric Forster real bad, like white on rice, and he's not having it. He's shutting them all down. Then he walks out on their asses. Okay. White is asking Quinn, has she spoke to Eric since she's been back in LA? Quinn says no. She knows that's not true. Anyway, the family is trying to come to grips with what Eric just said and did. Liam went over to Force Creation to check on Steffi. Like, she can't take care of herself. I mean, Quinn is not a threat, not like that. Oh, you so silly. Liam, you and your brother, Wyatt. Okay, then we go to Quinn. Quinn is remembering the good times with Eric, but Eric sent her a text message when she gets a knock on her door. And it's Eric, everybody. It's Eric at her door. Okay, he's coming for his love of his life. We go to commercial, we come back. Rick is fussing at Thomas and Ridge about not letting him know anything about what was going on between his dad and Quinn Fuller. Rick is saying Quinn is a manipulator and she's manipulating dad and because his vulnerability and he wants nobody else to get no money out of his dad. So they trying to formulate a plan between the three of them, meaning Thomas, Rick, and Ridge. Okay. Then we go to Eric. Eric asks Quinn to let him in. She does. Eric tells Quinn about the fight with his family. She goes on to tell Eric about the fight or fuss fight she had with her son Wyatt. Quinn asks Eric, what does all this mean? She's confused. I would be too, Quinn. Eric looks at her very warmly. Then we go to Steph and Liam are in her office talking about the comings and goings between Quinn and Eric. Liam needs to go sit his behind down somewhere back to the Spencer office if all possible, period. Okay, then we go to pretty much the last and final scene. We have Quinn as Eric, is it over? Eric kisses her and hugs her and say, baby, it's just the beginning. He didn't say the baby part, but I just thought I would put that in there. And she smiles and hugs him and embraces him back. Then Steffi and Liam embraces each other. So I'm like, oh my goodness, you're crazy, Steffi. You want to have both man, your husband plus his brother, and Quinn just want one man. So who looking like the real slut hole, whatever, manipulator? I think it would be you, Steffi. But anyway, that was The Bold and the Beautiful that aired for August the 11th, 2016, Thursday. I will be back to give you more blow by blow, play by play for tomorrow's episode that will air later on this morning for August 12th. Okay, you take care.